Hi guys, it's Anime ASMR here. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. It's just, I had to factory reset my phone because I had a virus on it. I don't know how, but I just had one on it. So I had to factory reset my phone, and I forgot the password to my other account, so I had to do a lot of stuff to get my account back, but thank God I got my account back now, and yeah. So today I will be reading a kaneki times listener. It's reader to me because I'm reading it. I will link the person who made this in the description below. So yeah, I hope you like this. There will be 11 parts of this, I think. I think it's completed. I don't know, but okay. See you in a minute. Bloopers at the end. So keep watching for bloopers. Okay, bye. Chapter 1. Desperate. Whining POV. I shrieked in pain as my body was thrown aggressively down to the ground. My cannibal attacker stood over me. His red crimson eyes made me shudder. He pinned my hands to the ground. I kicked and screamed, more in the dark alleyway. "Let me go! Someone help!" I hollered, hoping someone would hear. "It's just you and me, girlie. Don't get your hopes up. No one will hear you." The male ghoul pulled my jacket and took a huge bite out of my shoulder. I screamed in pain as his teeth dug into me as if I was a juicy dish. All of a sudden, as I watched my blood splash onto the sidewalk, my attacker was suddenly shoved to the ground and being beaten half to death by a boy with messy white hair. My vision started to fade as I blacked out. "Miss Ellen?" I heard a soft feminine voice as I woke. My eyes fluttered open as I saw a nurse standing over me. I furrowed my eyebrows in confusion as I saw the hospital room I was in. But wasn't I just... "Miss Ellen, you have a visitor. That's been waiting for you to wake up, silly girl." She laughed playfully with a kind smile. "Who is it?" I asked. "Kaneki Ken." That name sounds familiar. Suddenly it hit me. He was in all my classes before he dropped out of school. He was that shy kid with the dark hair. But why would he want to see me? How does he even know where I am? Okay. Send him in, I guess. I nodded as she bowed, then exited. He was such a bookworm in school, so shy, I awed to myself. Maybe I can find out why he left campus. It was as if he vanished entirely. Hasn't it been like 3 to 4 years now? While I was thinking, I didn't hear the door open and close. "I wonder if he's still that shy little cutie," I said out loud. "If I'm what?" I jumped slightly, not knowing my guest had arrived in my room. "Oh, nothing," I nervously laughed before looking up. "So long time no see." I stopped us. I got a full look at the boy in front of me. "Who are you?" I said, completely clueless as I am, as I usually am. Sorry. "Kaneki," he said with a dull expression. His eyes were being covered by his white hair. I sat up and leaned forward, pulling his hair away from his eyes. My fingers ran through his soft, silk-like hair. I blushed as I saw his dark eyes staring up at me. The dull color seemed so green as I stared into them. "Oh, it is you," I smiled, doing my best not to blush. He nodded, still not smiling at me. He looked so different. He had obviously been through hell since the last time we met. "Wine, right?" "Yeah," he asked me in real. "Yeah, I guess you don't really remember me either, huh?" I giggled softly as he made a sound. "So, what brings you here?" I asked. He played with the white color of his dress. He played with the white color of his dress skirt. As he answered, still looking like a sad kitten, "You're what brings me here." "Sorry." "Huh?" blushed madly as he approached me and sat beside me on the bed. He leaned and close, our noses almost touching. How much do you remember me? Sorry, let me reread that. How much do you remember from the last night exactly? He said with a serious face, but had a soft tone. The crimson in my cheeks vanished. That was you last night, the white hair of my savior? You're the one who saved me. So you do remember. A fair amount, he muttered. Did you tell the nurses or the doctor about it? I shook my head no. Good, he sighed. I'll be back tomorrow. He gave what was supposed to be a kind of smile, but turned into a sad frown. If I ask what happened, just don't mention your so-called hero from last night. I'm begging you not to tell. I see you later. With that, he left, leaving me in utter confusion. He sure has changed. I wonder what happened to him. Okay, sorry I messed up a few times. That was... I was like a really blushing mess right there. God, I don't know how, but it's like... I'm insecure about my voice. So sometimes when I just mess up, I get really insecure about it. But, yeah. But by the way, as you guys were wondering probably, part 2 of Zoro Times Listener will be out later tonight. I don't know what time, but it will be out later tonight. I just have to write it down. I have to write it still. I honestly forgot about that series because once I lost my account, I honestly forgot about the series. But yeah. So, part 2 will be out later tonight. And yeah. So, there will be a part 2 tomorrow of this too. This was actually a really good one. I didn't think it was gonna be that good because I didn't really like the name of it. It was called Lemon. I don't know what that means by it, but like I don't know why they call it Lemon, but okay. I mean, it was a very good fan fiction. I really liked it. But time for the bloopers as you guys were waiting. Bye. Terrible attackers. He was such... Chapter